and I'm better, of course. Today's topic is a little bit different. So I wanted to say that your why power is bigger than your willpower. See, the willpower is the determination because you think you can, because you will, because you'll do it because you have the ability to, right? But willpower only goes so far. Willpower only goes to the point of exhaustion or overworked. And see, if you look at it from this perspective, you realize that you are limited because of your will. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have a strong will. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is it's limited. It's limited to your physical capabilities, your mental capabilities, and your emotional capabilities, because everyone has their breaking point. The why power, on the other hand, is the reason that you do those certain actions. Look at it like this. If you're forced to run a mile, you can obviously do it. But why are you running the mile? Because you want to get fit? Or is it because someone told you to run the mile? See, if someone told you to run the mile, in this case, that's the willpower. That's the will that you have. You can, so you will. But if you want to get fit, that's the reason behind it. That's the why power. Think of it like this. Draw a bullseye and write your goals. What you want to do, what you want to accomplish, and that's what you will do. That's what you will do no matter the cost. You're going to run that extra mile and run another one and another one because you want to get fit. It's a bullseye. That's the target that you're aiming for. But your will only goes so far. You stop at the mile and that's it. That's as far as your will can go. And so what does this mean? This means for the average person that you need to have your goals set straight. Once you have your goals set straight, you know exactly what you want to accomplish. And if you want to accomplish it, you're going to do it no matter the cost. No matter your physical capabilities, no matter your mental capabilities, no matter your emotional capabilities, you're going to accomplish it no matter what. You know why? Because it's the bullseye that you've been aiming for. And so your will only goes so far. I'm not saying that your will is bad, of course. Your will is beautiful. It shows you that you can do certain things that you didn't know you can. And it's with the will that we find our why. It's with the choices that we choose to make because we will and we can that we find our why. So if your goal is to retire your parents, make it your bullseye. Make it the target that you're aiming for. Your physical capabilities don't matter at that point. Whatever you see, you feel, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because you have that bullseye. You have that target that you're aiming for that you will not stop until you reach. Now, of course, be very cautious to how you work yourself and how you feel, of course. Don't go past your limits too much. It's always good to pass your limits just to see where you can reach. But don't go past them too much. There's this quote from Confucius. And I don't have the book with me now. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Going back to what I was saying. It's always good to push past your limits, but not too much to the point where you got to stop. You got to catch your breath. No, don't do that. Because once you do that, then you realize you're just doing it because you can. Out of willpower rather than the why. And you're chasing after your why, you have to be conscious about it. You can't just let it roam freely. You have to be conscious about your limits, your boundaries, and who you are. So draw a bullseye and write down what you want to accomplish. Whether it's making 10K a month, whether it's retiring your parents, whether it's to be in shape, whether it's to make change in the world. Write it down. What do you feel resonates with you most? And pick that one. Pick that one. It doesn't have to be all of them. I mean, it can, of course, but pick one for now. One or two, max. And write it as your bullseye. That's your goal. That's what you want to accomplish. Now, always strive for better. Don't belittle yourself. Don't belittle yourself, because you are limitless. You have the potential. You have the capabilities to do whatever you want to do. As long as you have that why, as long as you have that reason behind it. So don't see yourself falling down and think, now I gotta take a break and fix myself before I get back up. No, get right back up. Think about your mistakes while you get up, and think about how not to make it again. Then think about the time that you messed up and you got out of it. When you think like this, you start to implement these small tactics. They're small, subtle tactics, but they help you grow exponentially over time. So, I say this. Make sure whatever you do, the reason behind it goes in front, as well as God, as well as the universe, as well as nature. Whatever you believe in, I'm open to all. Whatever you believe in, make sure you put it in front of you, because you're not chasing yourself. You're chasing that target, that bullseye, like I was saying. If you like this video, please comment down below. I do appreciate you guys watching my videos. I'm gonna see if I can make like some shorts here and there. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Strive for greatness, because the top is the only way up from here.